This video is about Shannon Alvarado and Miss Peaches, aka Kayla Trujillo. Both of these women have been pretty shitty to me. But it's okay, because sandwiches, right? When I was at Shannon's, I had to be worried that if I spoke up, that she would turn her bullshit onto me instead of Rick. And that's exactly what happened. Then again, I'm a terrible person for saying something. And with all due respect, I was there for 2 months. She could have taken the time to listen then, but didn't. Over 200 times I've tried to explain to Shannon what's going on. She talks over me every single one. You can't help me if you're not listening. Plain and simple. But, I gotta deal with it anyway. I gotta deal with Rick throwing tantrums for the last 7 months because I exposed how it was at their house. I try to speak. I'm not allowed to speak because Shannon wants to talk nonstop. She doesn't want to hear anything that I have to say. Some things I had to repeat over and over and over again, and she still didn't fucking get it because she's busy, listening to reply. That means she's only listening to maybe 1 out of every 3 words. So, she's typing shit to me like, I was never anything but nice to you. Bullshit you were. Bull fucking shit you were. You didn't keep your word. You didn't help me how you said you would. But then I'm a bad person for saying it. I gotta take verbal abuse from you and Rick for saying it. You damn right I exposed that shit. When I was up there in Montana and I made that video and you called me up, I saw your video, I wanted to make sure you're okay. No, you didn't. You wanted to fucking talk and talk and talk and talk. You wanted to talk about you. Maybe you should shut the fuck up and listen. If you're going to try to help me, you need to shut the fuck up and listen instead of being a dumb whore. You don't like the word whore? You don't like being called a whore? Yeah. Well, maybe you should have thought about that before being verbally fucking abusive. Now, shouldn't you? You don't like it back? Fuck you. You didn't lose shit over you not keeping your word. But you sure as shit helped to destroy my life by not keeping your word now, didn't you? Don't offer to help if you're not gonna. Now with Miss Peaches, much like with Miss Shannon, it's do what they want or I'm not trying. Fuck you. You never once tried what I needed, which is you to go in with me in person, Miss Peaches. You didn't think about the consequences for others. You didn't care about the consequences for others, or you would have tried. When they slandered the fuck out of me in the courtroom, where the fuck were you, Miss Peaches? Why weren't you there? Oh yeah, because I didn't fucking matter. You didn't answer your phone, did you? No, you didn't. Now, why didn't you answer your phone? It doesn't fucking matter, does it? The consequences are the fucking same for me. You stabbing me in the goddamn back. And then being pissed off when I exposed it. You should have gone to pieces like I told you to. No, Peace can't take me in. Me and Peace discussed this. While you're saying that I never tried. I got messages between me and Peace that show that I was trying. Peace cannot take me in. You shipping me to Florida is not going to get me somewhere safe. It's not going to get me my income back. It's not going to make it so I can see my loved ones. It's just going to put Peace in a more fucked up position. But you don't care about that. Between keeping your word and stuffing me off on somebody else is more important now, isn't it? Fuck you, Peaches. Fuck you. And Shannon, the shit that you and Rick have been pulling because you were exposed. The way that you two act, almost nonstop while I was there. while you were drunk. Yeah, that's not acceptable. Rick calling your daughter a fucking bitch. Yeah, that's not acceptable either. She goes after Rick because he's an asshole. You notice she didn't go after me. The only time your daughter ever went after me is when you were fucking freaking out. You. When you were being abusive. Abusive to Rick. Abusive to who the fuck ever. It was always directed at Rick. Always. And when Rick was there, you'd fucking bitch at Rick about Chris, who is helping you. And when I'd set up to help you do the things that you wanted, yeah, then it's your fucking whiny time. So I'd listen to you whine for 4 hours instead of working on the shit that you wanted me to. And then you throw it in my face that shit didn't get done. Well, bitch, maybe you should have fucking stayed sober. And you don't get to pretend that you were nothing but good to me when you treated me completely like shit. Yeah, I exposed that you didn't keep your fucking word. And I showed why. When I made that fucking video up there in Montana, I was fucking at the end of my rope. I needed somebody to fucking listen. One fucking person to listen. And you'd already shown that you are not fucking capable. Now let's go through that video on review. How did that video go? Well, to start with, you called me. And then you talked over me and talked over me and talked over me and talked over me, as always. If you gave a fuck, you would have shut the fuck up then. But you didn't, did you? No, you put Rick on the phone. And then you and Rick got into a fucking argument and I didn't exist. I'm like, fuck. Why the hell am I even fucking trying? You stupid cunt. You have no idea the hell that I have gone fucking through because you couldn't keep your goddamn word. All you cared about was getting drunk. I did all the things that you asked me to do there, except for the stuff that you prevented me from doing. If you want me to do the tiles, you need to stay the fuck away from me and shut the fuck up and let me do it. Not come and whine to me about Rick this, Rick this, Rick this. You have any idea how many times I had to listen to you bitch about fucking Rick? You would talk about Rick like he wasn't even there. That is the most disrespectful bullshit. So yeah, I fucking felt bad for Rick. And I felt bad for your daughter too. She should not be getting verbally abused by your fucking boyfriend. She should not be being physically abused by your boyfriend. When your daughter gets like that, it's the fucking noise level. It's the noise level, Shannon. Before I got there, I thought it might be the fridge or something in the household. No, it's fucking you. You're fucking shitty, Shannon. Now, there's two different types of parents of autistic children. There's parents like Laura Nelson. Laura Nelson actually cares about her son. She tries to understand her son. And then there's people like you who blame your daughter. Your daughter didn't make you do drugs, Shannon. Your meth use when you were younger, that's not your daughter's fault. Your alcoholism is not your daughter's fault. How you treat people when you drink, it's not your daughter's fault. I was just your little fucking puppet. I was there for you to be entertained. Hey, Sean, play this fucking Michael Jackson bullshit so I can get some good pictures. Hey, Sean, wear this fucking Jason mask so I can get some pictures. Why don't you try telling the truth, Shannon? Why don't you try listening? Instead of pretending like you were nothing but good to me. Bitch, you weren't good to me. By my second day there, you'd already been abusive enough that I wanted to run for the hills, but I had nowhere to go. I was stuck there. And see, that's the difference between before I hurt my back and after. Before I hurt my back, I didn't fucking need your help. I didn't fucking know you. I didn't need anybody's help. I mean, in order to get housing, I would have, but I couldn't get anybody to do that. But I could take care of myself. I could travel to where I needed to go. I wasn't dependent on others. You are entirely dependent on others, Shannon. You are so fucking spoiled. You don't have a job. You don't go to work. You get paid to live at your fucking dad's house and pretend like you're doing what those two Hispanic nurses are doing. Both of those women are from south of the border. Both of those women take care of your father. They take care of him. When I was there, you stole their fucking Christmas bonus. How shitty of a person do you have to be to do that? No, I don't agree with the way they treated Sadie. But then again, I didn't see them do any of those things to Sadie. Yes, Sean, I'll help you how you need. And then I get there and it's me helping you. It's me being your fucking therapist. Fuck you.